G'day, welcome back to the show, Daryl Nicholson, keeping you informed with all the news on council elections. After the promo, I'm going to talk to Eakraj Adhikari, so stay tuned. Here's the promo. Oh, another beautiful day in paradise in Toowoomba City, the best city in the world. And I'm here today with Eakraj Adhikari. How are you, mate?
Good, good, Daryl. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me here.
Oh, no worries at all, mate. Welcome to the show. Mate, okay, first question. Why are you running for Toowoomba Regional Council? Are you loco?
Yes, I'm local now. Yeah, but the reason I'm running for this election
Yep.
campaign, I'm running this campaign is because I'm so passionate about the community
Mm-hmm.
work. I love being involved. I love being around people and listening to people. That's the main reason why I'm running. But obviously, I got future plans as well. Being a father, I want to see this city even better and brighter and welcoming for everyone. So basically, harmonious, sustainable, and prosperous Toowoomba. That's what I stand for,
Mm-hmm.
and I love working towards that one.
Mm-hmm. Mate, you're definitely right. Beautiful city, Toowoomba. I mean, I've been here since 1978. So when did you first come to Toowoomba?
2008,
Mm-hmm.
so nearly 12 years now. Yeah,
And what
yeah.
brought you here?
Uh, Coming to Toowoomba, it's coincidence. Like my wife came here as a student, and
Mm-hmm.
I followed her. So we saw University of Southern Queensland. They were offering a special course for nurses in Nepal. She was already nurse, and she was nursing teacher actually. So she wanted to do her higher degree, get her higher degree, and then we came here through the
Mm-hmm.
university. So
Mm-hmm.
university made us come to Toowoomba, and we
Beautiful.
fall in love.
Oh,
We fall in love with this place.
look, I can understand that, and
Yeah.
many people I've talked to, mate. We've got so many people here. We've got James Royal. He was big in the '60s and '70s in London. He's now living here. Kevin Howarth, our town crier. He was a big radio and TV star in Dubai. He's living here in
Yeah,
Toowoomba now. So there's
yeah.
so many people. So that's great, mate. Tell me, you're getting out and about. You're going to Clifton today. Is that right?
Clifton, Woki,
Yeah.
Nilmaran, I'll try
So you're
to
going to try and get to as many regions.
many reasons,
What are
yeah.
people saying?
Oh, we're talking about the reason?
Yeah. What are people saying to you? What
There's
do they
so
want?
many things, Daryl, but one thing hits me hard all the time. When I talk to everyone in the region, most of them, they ask me the same question. Are you for Toowoomba region? Are you
Mhm.
for regional towns as well?
Mhm.
And I have to say yes, but I think we're missing something there.
Mhm.
We need to connect with them. We need to make them feel part of Toowoomba region, because regional towns are the reason we are Toowoomba Regional Council.
Mhm.
So forgetting region doesn't make us Toowoomba Regional Council.
Mhm.
So obviously my first priority will be to connect, to find meaningful connection between the city and regional towns.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm focusing on them. Obviously, I'm running for council, so I will be focusing on issues regarding, like so many issues here in the city, which we have to do a lot of work. But I will be focusing on regional towns as well, and I will make sure they don't feel neglected, they don't feel ignored. They're
Mm.
part of Toowoomba Regional Council, and we all big family.
Mm. And that's right. I mean, I guess when amalgamation happened, it was named Toowoomba Regional Council.
Council.
Unlike if you go out to Southern Downs Regional Council, it's not specifically saying Warwick Regional Council.
Yes.
If you go to Dalby, it's Western Downs Regional Council. It's not saying Dalby Regional Council. So maybe that stigma of Toowoomba Regional Council does give that perception. But the people out there, I know they really want some representation. So
Yeah.
that's great. And look, if you're going to do some stuff out there, let them know. If
That's
you're not
right.
going to do it, let them know you're not going to do
That's
it.
right.
That's all they
That's
want, isn't it?
absolutely, yeah. That's so true, because we need to be truthful. Truthful is very
Hmm.
very important. I can't just say something to them now and then can't do that. The smallest thing I can do is to listen to them, be there when they need me, and then make them feel there is someone always trying to find out about our concerns.
Hmm.
Listening to their issues, which is the simplest thing we can do, like be there and talk to them,
Hmm.
not just active in the campaign, but after the election,
Mhm.
if we get elected, or even if I don't get elected, now I have so many friends in Clifton, Oki. Now I'm finding my old friends there. They're living there. Crow's Nest. My wife work there, and my friends live there. All these places, from Yarraman to Milmoran, Cecil Plain to Clifton, not just East Creek and West Creek, but Sandy Creek and Kings Creek as well.
Mhm.
We have all these, diverse geography we can't forget.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Okay, mate. Tell us about your thoughts on, and everyone's talking about this, water security. What are your thoughts?
that is very important question. Water security is very, very important, and it's gonna be important for another hundreds of years. So we need to have plan in place now. At least we need to start plan, long-term plans for our future, not just for 1 year or 2 years. So obviously you will ask me about recycling water and all these sort of things. Again, we need to listen what's happening now and what's going to happen in future. We rely on expert, not totally relying, but we listen to them. We make sure we're taking their advice. And recycle water, it's already happening. You can see, like we're already drinking recycling water. Maybe let big businesses do their own individual recycling plant. I don't know, but that's gonna be the future plan, future discussion, further discussion with local people and experts and businesses. See how we go. But my priority will be not just talking about water security for now, talking about water security in 10 years time, 15, 20 years time, and preserving and protecting the water resources, water sources. We can't talk about water security without talking about the resources. We're killing them, we're destroying the water sources. So main priority will be there. We will work on them, which is not very hard. We need to plant more trees. We need to have greener belt. We need to look after our creeks, the water sources. So that's gonna be big issue. That is already big issue, and we need to be serious about that one. We can't just rely on rainwater. Or we might have rainwater tanks, compulsory rainwater tanks in every houses, so we can cut down on rates. Listening to ratepayers, we might need to educate our children or educate ourselves. Our children already educated, like we open the tap and we leave it there and they come and close it. So we need to learn from them as
Yeah,
well.
definitely.
So our schools are doing good. We need maybe we need to go for water education.
Yeah.
Our generation who was so negligible, things like that we were looking into.
The weekend before last, some friends of mine drove 16 hours to Canberra for the Multicultural Festival there. So tell me your thoughts. I know there's stuff nearly every second or third weekend, multicultural based in Toowoomba, but give me your thoughts on what you envisage for Toowoomba as far as multiculturalism.
Yeah, we have some great festivals happening in Toowoomba, and Toowoomba is renowned for flower festival now, which is really, really good. And we got another big festival, language and cultural festival, every year. This year it's gonna be on 6th of September, I think. They changed the date
That's right.
because of the weather, and it's been too windy last couple of years. So we might need another such festival, like big food festival or something, international food festival. But before that, we might look into the festivals that are happening inside the communities. Being president of Nepalese Association of Toowoomba, since I started, I've tried myself and my community to come out, like we work out on those things, and so we can contribute, we can protect and preserve our culture, the culture we come from, and then celebrate that with wider communities, so we can contribute both ways. Bringing the cultural heritage to wider communities would be another thing. So that is why I talk about city center, city square, big city square, where every cultural groups can come and enjoy and share their cultural values with other people. So people get to know each other, people understand others, like other people better. So that would be very important thing. Something to make Toowoomba renowned, not just like flower festival or language and cultural festival, but maybe one more thing added there would bring more tourists here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good, mate. We've recorded this Tuesday. It's about 11 o'clock, so there's one more hour to the polls close. So it's going to be interesting to see Eakraj Adhikari. I think it's going to be Melbourne Cup. I think we're going to have 35, maybe 35 people running for council.
Big race.
We're going to have one, two, three. There's three for mayor so far, I think. I think there might be a fourth contender. So we'll just see what happens there. No, sorry, there's two running for mayor at the moment. I think there's a third one going to put their hat in the ring. So that'll be interesting. But we'll see what happens at 12 o'clock on Tuesday. So, mate, why should people vote for Eakraj Adhikari?
Eakraj Adhikari is unique itself, but I'm passionate about community, listening to people. I love listening to people and share my story and listen to other people's story. That is main thing about my candidacy, because we need to know each other. Toowoomba is already a thriving city, and in terms of refugee and migrant resettlement, we are one of the most generous city, generous region in whole world. We are doing a lot of work. It's not just about welcoming people but also supporting people, which Toowoomba region is doing great work, and we're already known for that one, but we need solid representation there who can glorify, like we can show to outside world in Toowoomba we care. We thriving city. We're not little country town anymore. We're a big region with welcoming hearts, supportive hands, and we're trying our best to look after people who need our support. So my candidacy is to give Toowoomba that voice, that face, so outside world look at us and then look at as a prosperous and harmonious city, which is lacking at the moment. The other reason is I'm trying to work on bringing migrant community to come out of their comfort zone and assimilate and integrate as soon as possible. Of course, assimilation is two-way street. Both sides has to do a bit of work and take and give and take, but we need to work on that one so we can assimilate as soon as possible. Obviously, I will be the voice for people who need our support, lift their dignity. People like homeless, suffering homelessness, domestic violence, disability, small businesses and farmers, and the most important part will be to find meaningful connection between the regional towns, people living in regional towns and city, and revitalizing city, and finding meaningful connection between the people, and lifting people's dignity, not just providing support but making sure they are heard. There is someone there anytime you can ring or you can go and talk to him and he will listen your story.
Yep.
I will be that person. I will be always keep my door open for you if you need to share your story, if you want someone to listen to your story. I would like you to vote one Eakraj on that day, so I'll get elected and I will be there and I will be serving you wholeheartedly. Thank you very much.
No worries. There you go, folks. Eakraj Adhikari running for Toowoomba Regional Council. Elections on 28th of March, not far away now. The nominations close at 12 o'clock Tuesday, which is about 11 o'clock now. So we'll be interested to see, mate. I wish you all the best of luck. And, there you go, Toowoomba. Just sharing with you the candidates that are running. Hope this is useful for you. If you want to get in touch with Eakraj, certainly he's on Facebook. You can message him and his phone number's there, so give him a buzz and talk to him. Okay, thanks for watching the show. I really do appreciate your support. Toowoomba 4350 TV is just growing and growing, and it's all about bringing the messages there. So if you want to get your message out, certainly send me a message and we'll get your message out there across any community event you're doing, that sort of thing. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up. Toowoomba 4350 TV, more than just a postcode, Eakraj. It's all about community. Take care.